Today marks the day where I'm nicotine free for 3 months. If you told me I would quit nicotine 3 months ago out of nowhere, I would have laughed in your face. I was severely addicted to nicotine for years. I started smoking in 8th grade, smoked all the way through high school, finished high school smoking nicotine. It's been like a year or two I graduated now, and I was only now able to quit nicotine. And I fell for the nicotine is good for you for productivity. Put a zin in your mouth, drink a white monster, drink coffee, get your work done. And I'll tell you what, bro, that's the biggest mistake, the biggest lie you've been told nowadays. That nicotine is good for you, that nicotine is productive, and all this shit. I used to wake up at 3 in the morning just to hit my crave, just to hit my nicotine device, right? I would wake up 3 a.m. fiending for a hit, fiending to get a buzz off my vape. This is retarded. Like, that's the most retarded shit ever. Literally waking up at 3 a.m. to hit a vape, a Chinese product, a Chinese device, right? A dopamine endorsing device, indulging. I don't even know how to say the fucking word. Device, right? I used to sell these in high school, right? Don't take me serious. This is just something I created off of my mind. Any lawyers or anybody, this is just created. But when I used to sell these in high school, right, I made a lot of money from selling those because the profit margin on them are really, really high, right? So I could get, hundreds of thousands of them straight from China for like a buck or two, like $3, sell them for 20. So the profit margin is pretty crazy, like 90 something percent, right? So I had so many of them, I just kind of became addicted. I used to smoke the craves, the crave devices, the vape. Um, and, they're 5% nicotine, and it just got me buzzed. I remember getting my first buzz for the first time. It was amazing, right? You getting the head rush. At first I didn't really like nicotine. I didn't like the way it tasted, the way it made me feel. I actually first got nick sick, and then I got buzzed for the first time, and it was great. I loved the feeling of the head rush of the buzz, the chillness that it gave me, the feeling, right? That buzz feeling. Driving and hitting my crave, driving and hitting my nicotine, driving and getting the buzz while drinking a white monster, right? It's so fucking good, right? Um, those were, the days, right? For losers, bro. Now I get to go to a Wellesley Country Club, right? To the pool, and I don't have to pull out a vape and smoke, right? Just to get a dopamine, feel good, feeling. My mood is way, 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 way better that I don't need a device, right? To control it, to regulate it. I don't lose my device anymore. Bro, when you lose your vape and you start pulling everything from the couch, everything from the bed, literally you're about to sleep, right? You're about to sleep and you lost your vape. So you have to get up, undo the whole bed, get the pillows off the way, look for the fucking device, for the crave, right? Hit it and then go back to sleep just to wake up in a couple hours, right? At 3 a.m. and hit your device again. Guys, I'm telling you, that's no life. That's no way to live. It's retarded. Like, it's the worst way to fucking live, right? If you're anything like me, you're somewhat ambitious. You want to achieve great things. You want to travel. You want to visit the world, right? Imagine going to Italy, right? Imagine going to somewhere so fucking nice, right? And you're there and you're having problems, you're having issues because you don't have your crave, or you lost your crave. They don't have nicotine devices. You have to get around it. You have to find it. That's no way to live, bro. Like, you want to be good by yourself. Like, you want to be good with nothing in your pocket. Like, you want to feel good by yourself. Like, your body must feel good, your mindset, all this shit, right? But Now I want to tell you a little bit how I was able to quit nicotine, right? I went all these years smoking nicotine straight up, no vape, no breaks, no nothing, just literally straight from 8th grade to now, right? So long fucking time. And I'll be honest, I was only able to quit nicotine because I changed. I was, first of all, I was pissed. I didn't want to spend $20 on the device. So I got a Zyn. I got a Zyn pouch for $10. It was like an 18 milligram Zyn. And I did that, right? I did that instead of getting the nicotine buzz. I just started popping the 18 milligram Zyns. Don't go as high as I did. It's retarded. Like, it's truly disgusting. Every time I did it, I would, you know, spit. Like, I actually have a hole in my gum, I think. I think I truly have a hole in my gum from that 18 milligram fucking Zyn that was popping, or even the other Zyns, right? Because it fucks up with your gum. So yeah, I have a literal fucking hole in my gum. But that helped me stop using the craves and like hitting a crave and blowing ghosts and getting the buzz. That really helped me, quit that side of things, right? The vaping side of things. The nicotine, I was still addicted to it, but I mainly did that so I didn't go through the withdrawals of nicotine. So I did Zen for about, I would say, like 3 weeks, right? I did Zins. I was doing it pretty consistently every day, to not get the nicotine withdrawals. I was popping the Zins, and I did that for 3 weeks. And then one day I was at work and I ran out of Zins. And I was just like, man, fuck this. This is literally just another addiction, and probably a more annoying one because it's like $10. You gotta go there every like 3 or 4 days. At the end of the day, you're spending the same amount of money in craves, if not more, because the more you do it, the more you get used to it, the more you pop in your fucking thing. And so I was just like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like, I don't want to be like this. I don't. Like, I really don't. It was like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and I was just like, I'm done. I don't want to do this shit anymore. And I just threw it out of the Zen pouch and went home and went to sleep. And yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would. But the only thing that really sucked was the morning after. Not even sleeping. Sleeping was fine. I didn't like crave it in the middle of the night. None of that. The thing that sucked was waking up the next day and not being able to hit a nicotine, right? I was like, fucking craving that thing. But I replaced it with meditation, right? I was fiending that morning. I was fiending so bad to hit a crave, like so bad. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to go buy it. I didn't want to spend the money, right? I don't want to. I didn't want to. So I meditated. And I kid you not, bro, it suppressed my nicotine, like, feelings. It suppressed it. It suppressed my wants. It suppressed it. It helped me just get another source of dopamine, right? I started doing cardio. I started recording these videos again. I literally just replaced one bad dopamine fucking habit for another good dopamine habit, which is meditating, which is doing cardio, and recording in the morning. That's my whole trifecta that I love doing, that gets me the buzz that I need in the morning, which is I'll wake up, I'll do my cardio, right? I'll go to the bathroom, either drink a coffee or not, go outside, do my cardio, come back in, meditate, get my 5-minute meditation in, then I'll journal, then I'll record, or record and journal, whatever. And this recording a video is so, like, it makes me lock in. It's so flow. It gets me into the flow state of things, right? I need to be here. I need to think what I'm gonna say next. So it's kind of a meditation, right? So it gives me dopamine, right? And I replace that bad dopamine, nicotine dopamine, with this good dopamine, which is recording videos, which is, doing my cardio, meditating. And I hope you do the same, because that's the only way to become rich. It's not by abusing nicotine. It's not by abusing caffeine and doing the work that you don't like doing, right? Just do the work that you want to do, right? Do the meditation, do the journaling, replace the bad habits, right? The bad indulging habits for the good indulging habits, which is meditating, journaling, recording a video if you like it or not, right? Because it's kind of a meditation. I need to think what I'm saying next time, right? So yeah, I hope this video helped anyone. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Almost 30 subs. I literally just need one sub for 30 subs, and I'm really, really happy about it. Really appreciate, whoever's watching. And yeah, peace. See you guys in the next video.